What if I told you the world we live in today only exists because of a few razor-thin close calls? Moments where one tiny change could have flipped human history completely upside down. Today we're looking at 10 events that came shockingly close to rewriting the future. And trust me, number one is so wild you'll replay it twice. Welcome back to the channel. I'm diving into the events your textbook skipped, the close calls, the lucky breaks, and the bizarre twists that nearly reshaped everything. In 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima when the first bomb hit. Injured, he went home to Nagasaki, just in time for the second one. His survival gave the world one of the clearest first-hand accounts of nuclear devastation. Without his testimony, international pressure against future nuclear use might have been very different. In 1281, Kublai Khan's Mongol Empire sent a massive invasion fleet toward Japan. A sudden typhoon, the kamikaze, or divine wind, wiped out most of the force. If that storm didn't hit, East Asian history might look completely different. In 1868, President Andrew Johnson was one vote away from being removed from office. 1. If he had been kicked out, presidential power and the entire reconstruction of the South could have shifted in ways no one can fully predict. In 1983, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov saw what looked like incoming American missiles. Protocol said he should report it as an attack. He didn't. He trusted his gut, assumed it was an error, and he was right. His decision probably prevented a global nuclear exchange. A mysterious explosion flattened 80 million trees in Siberia. Scientists believe it was a meteor that detonated in the atmosphere. If it had arrived just a few hours later, it could have hit St. Petersburg and possibly killed hundreds of thousands. Gavrilo Princip first failed to assassinate Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Hours later, the Archduke's car accidentally drove right past him again. Princip took the shot. That moment ignited World War I, which shaped borders, politics, and conflicts for the next century. In 1919, a massive tank burst in Boston, sending a wave of molasses through the streets at nearly 35 miles per hour. This bizarre disaster pushed the U.S. to develop stronger building codes and safety standards. Without it, modern regulations might look very different. A faulty computer chip in the U.S. early warning system indicated a full Soviet nuclear launch. For several minutes, the U.S. military prepared for the worst. Had someone panicked, things could have escalated instantly. In 1898, reformers tried to overthrow conservative leadership in China. Their plan collapsed and the Empress Dowager regained power. If the reform had succeeded, China's modernization might have begun decades earlier, shifting global power far sooner. In 1928, Alexander Fleming left his lab messy while on vacation. When he returned, he noticed a strange mold-killing bacteria. That accident led to penicillin, the world's first major antibiotic. If he had cleaned his desk or ignored the mold, medicine today would be unrecognizable. History isn't just dates and battles, it's a series of unbelievable close calls, lucky accidents, and moments where everything almost changed forever.